Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing today? It's now May the 22nd. It's a Tuesday. It's about 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin today. But first, let's get into CoinMarketCap. What we're noticing about the 24-hour volume, guys, is that the volume it's trending very low right now, in my personal opinion, okay? Extremely low in the $5 billion ranges. What we would like to be trending between is $7 to $10 billion, in my opinion. But the market cap is finding a lot of stability between 350 and $400 billion. You know what I'm really excited about? I'm really excited about the fact that there's still 4 million Bitcoins to be mined. And once we reached, it's going to take a really long time, guys, to mine all of the Bitcoin, right? We have to factor in difficulty as well. But once this last Bitcoin is mined, I wonder how much it's going to be worth. Like, I'm talking about Bitcoin in general. In 5 years, I believe that Bitcoin is going to be worth over $200,000, guys. And I really do believe that it has the power to literally change your life, guys. Yeah, I believe that Bitcoin's got the power to change your life. And I firmly think that you guys should heavily consider holding Bitcoin for the long term. I believe that Bitcoin has the power to usurp traditional monetary fiat systems. You guys got to wonder why everything is being regulated right now. Everything is being regulated right now because the governments simply fear Bitcoin. What you cannot regulate or control, you tend and you fear it, you try to regulate it. And you have to respect the fact that an unalterable ledger has been created in the world, and a phoenix rose out of the ashes of the 2008 world economic crisis. And some guy, Satoshi Nakamoto, he said, no more of this. Okay, no more of governments controlling how much fiat can be printed every day. No more not having power over your currency, right? And Bitcoin is, I really believe in the fundamental values of Bitcoin, guys. I really believe in a decentralized fiat or decentralized digital currency system on a blockchain that's controlled or not controlled by a single person, but the people who own it have the power over it, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be holding my Bitcoin for an incredibly long term, guys, a long time, and it's going to get over $200,000, 250K in 5 years. And honestly, if I even hold 10 Bitcoin, I hold 20 Bitcoin right now, okay? That's right, 20 Bitcoin right now for long term. And I'm going to be rounding it up close to about 50 Bitcoin. And I'm honestly just going to hold it and never touch it. It will be on my Nino ledger. I'll look back on it in 5 years. I'll put it in my bank in a vault. Yep, guys. And I'm going to open it one day and I'm just going to see how much it's going to be worth. If I hold 50 Bitcoin at $250,000, yep, I plan to be a multi-millionaire by the time I'm 40. And I will have an incredible amount of wealth because of Bitcoin. And I think that you guys really need to stay incredibly bullish long term for Bitcoin as well. If you're not bullish on Bitcoin, you honestly shouldn't be in this space and might want to consider getting out. Bitcoin has the power to change lives. It has the power to disrupt and usurp traditional monetary systems right now for fiat. And I just think that 2018 is going to be the year of regulation. And when regulation is moving on, and when governments finally accept and start talking about Bitcoin a lot more, for example, Steve Wozniak, right? He mentioned that Bitcoin is a really good thing, guys. Yep, HSBC conducted their world's first, or not world's first, but their first, I guess, through a really big business or company. They conducted their first transfer of, I think they were selling seeds to another country, right? And the transaction was actually conducted through Bitcoin. So that's kind of cool. I think it was, I think the actual transaction was held through a smart contract. So that was kind of cool. It might not have been specifically Bitcoin, but you guys can Google that as well there. I just read it in passing very quickly. HSBC blockchain. Let's just give a quick look here. Yeah, here it is right here. It was on CNBC. HSBC says it's made the world's first trade finance transaction using blockchain. So, guys, trust me, they don't want you to know about this, okay? The world does not really want you to know about this. Even though people and big institutions right now are saying, be careful of Bitcoin right now, guys. Be careful of Bitcoin. It may go to zero. These are also the same people who do not want you to buy Bitcoin because they realize it is a finite set of resource, just like gold, okay? And because it is a finite set of resource, there's only a limited amount of Bitcoin that you can accumulate. Less Bitcoin that you're buying, more Bitcoin for them. Okay. So I'm currently in a trade right now where I'm up $150 already. Okay. I'm up $150 for my trade already. And yeah, this is really easy trade, guys. Like I think I'm up 200 bucks already, maybe more than that. But this right here to me was more than enough of a candle to enter a long position. This looks like it's going to tick over upwards soon. Okay, I like to start off my technical analysis with an actual live trade of mine, just to show you guys that proof is in the pudding, and I'm not just some kid sitting at home in his underwear all day. So yeah, I see this bullishly diverging RSI, or not RSI, but histogram right there. I see it definitely rounding off around the RSI ranges over here. I see that we're most likely going to end up breaking out of here. Oh, we actually did already. Hey, yo! Completely broke out of this RSI resistance. Okay, that's great. Now we just got a little bit of a ways to go. Alrighty, pretty excited. So let's get into this Bitcoin technical analysis, guys. All right, so let's get into this BTC technical analysis, guys. I'm gonna not really do an Elliott wave count for this particular one because I've done it in so many other videos already that people have also requested things such as doing trendline analysis or price action analysis or even RSI, MACD, etc. as well, right? Fibonacci retracements, extensions. So I like to keep myself well-rounded, and when you keep yourself well-rounded, you have to remember that there are a lot of other different types of technical analysis. Ways to do it, right? So keeping yourself well-rounded, in my opinion, is a good way to do it. And sometimes you might want to approach things from a different perspective as well. So just so you guys know, my Udemy course will be available within 12 hours. That's right, within 12 hours. And I really hope to see a lot of people join it because I want you guys to be my students. That's the truth as well, okay? If you guys sign up for it, you will be able to contact me pretty much anytime through Udemy, through question and answer, and hopefully I can give you guys a hand when it comes to pretty much anything. Financial advice, I'm still thinking about responding to these types of questions. I know that I've said that I would respond to them before, but it might like we'll see how it goes first of all, right? I want you guys to get a good grasp on the actual material first of all, and I want to keep a lot of the questions targeted towards what you're learning first of all, right? And then we'll see about the financial types of questions because you are my students. I want you guys to get a good grasp on the actual technical indicators first of all before we can move on to the actual trading for financial advice, right? So let's take a look at where we currently stand, right, guys? So where we currently stand is here. A lot of people have mentioned that I would get stopped out if I went long on BTC, but I didn't get stopped out, guys. I actually made a 5% gain instead. Okay, I'm just trying to look for my drawing tools here. Everyone was like, "Yeah, see you at 7,200." I'm like, okay, see you at 70 or 86, 8,700 actually. And people were like, "You're gonna get stopped out," but clearly I didn't get stopped out, and clearly I broke well above it. And let me just show you guys my Steemit post, okay? Just to show you guys right here and just be 100% transparent with my actual trades that I made before. So I was mentioning that right 84.68 if broken, my bearish count to the region below is invalidated, right? Because we may see 88 to 89.40 ranges, right? So right now we're doing okay, in my opinion. We've already hit, I think, 86.50 range. I took my profit around there. I'm still holding a lot of Bitcoin for long term, right? And I'm still holding some of my swing positions as well. I'm currently in no day trading position for Bitcoin. I'm in a, as you guys saw, I'm in a day trading position for EOS, right? So in terms of was this a really good place to buy, guys? Yeah, absolutely. It was a great place to buy, in my opinion. Like anywhere between these particular regions to ladder, you guys should not really be caring too much about tiny little swings. Another really good place to have bought is right around here, okay, on the breakout. I think it was on a 2-hour chart. Yeah, on a 2-hour chart. See if you guys notice these trend lines right here, okay? This hit a peak right here. Hit a peak, 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 bam. 55 EMA broken, right? 55 EMA broken. So you guys honestly should have entered a short position here, or sorry, a long position here for short term, right? As soon as you anticipate the crossover. I personally would have targeted 87.50, right? That was my target, but I realized, okay, the EMA is actually going to be around here. So I targeted around 8600, 8675, around that particular range, or sorry, 8625. I set my stop loss for under the EMA, right? For a tiny, tiny little 0.5% loss. I found myself in the position with a risk to reward ratio right here. That was literally 7 to 8, 7 to 8 to 1. So that was a really good position to be taking, in my opinion, right there. Okay. So now I'm looking for a retracement, guys, right? Now that we have actually broken out of this trend line resistance right here, what I am hoping for is a correction to at least knock on wood, guys. Knock on wood, all right? Let's just hope that we're going to bounce off of this particular range, or we might have already. If you guys have noticed right here, we retrace to the exact 0.618 golden ratio. Actually, not quite. We missed it just by a nick, right? Just by a hair. Let me draw it a little bit better there. Let's see if we can actually get it on as best as we possibly can. I'd say this is probably the best that we can draw it right here, right? Yeah, right here. It's the best we can draw it. So we almost hit the 0.618 Fibonacci level, right? I mean, I'll be interested in buying it if we break out well above 86.44 range again, and I'll be very interested in purchasing Bitcoin again in these particular regions right here in the golden pocket, right? So to me, this entire zone right here between 86 and 82.50, actually 86 and yeah, around the golden range right there, the golden ratio range, it's kind of a no trade zone to me. So I'm definitely going to be interested in buying it on a breakout above 86.43. If it breaks out there, my next target zone will be around the 8800 range. And if it breaks out there, I personally believe that we're going to end up trending almost up to 11.7K first, right? And then once we hit 11.7K, next valid target of mine is around $13,700. Now, I want to present a bearish scenario as well for you guys, okay? Definitely want to present a bearish type of scenario, just in case you guys want to see it as well, okay? I presented both my bearish and my bullish scenarios for a very long time already. Let's actually do it on a daily chart here. Let's take a look at let's just go by wick to wick, okay? Wick to wick, we're pretty much right there. And actually, if I go to Fibonacci level right here, okay, you guys will easily see right around here that, let's go wick to wick just to be 100% certain, right? You guys easily see right here, there's a lot of confluency, okay, right there. It's a very confluent zone to be hitting 7,200, right? So this is the bearish scenario where we're just going to get a bunch of failures for an impulse wave up. And we're finding this trend line right here actually stretching all the way back to here almost, okay? So there are many, many different days right here, right? There are many different days. This one, this one, this one as well. So yeah, unfortunately, there is a bearish scenario right here. So this is the bearish scenario. This could be validated simply if we break well below, say, if we break well below 79.25, right? This bearish count could be validated. There could be a strong possibility hitting the 0.786 level if 7,925 doesn't hold. So we find confluent reasons to enter here. Trendline resistance. Or trendline support rather, sorry. And also 0.786 fib 0.786 fib level, right? So this is a good reason as well to be entering a trade if it actually does get down to over there. All right, so this should make a lot of sense now. I updated this very quickly. This bearish count could be validated if we break below 79.25 and also if 77.91 at the golden ratio doesn't hold, okay? So unfortunately, it needs to hold and there is always a bearish count, okay? There could be a strong possibility of hitting the 0.786 level if both above levels indicated does not hold. So we find confluent reasons to enter a trade here, right? Trendline support, 0.786 fib level as well. Many, many reasons to enter a trade. I'm just going to copy and paste this right here. Actually, I want to write in here first. This is the bearish view. Bearish view. So yeah, I mean, the reason why we have both of these views, guys, is simple, right? We have all of these views because we try to account for every single unforeseen circumstance. And when they actually happen, there's no surprises, right? A lot of amateurs will say things to me like, oh, okay, so you're guessing it's going to go up and you're going to guess it's going to go down, right? Yeah, I'm guessing it's going up and I'm guessing it's going down. That's it right there, guys. No, you look for every single scenario because you have no surprises when it actually does happen, right? That's weird. Okay, so now let's go back to the bullish view, right? So the bullish view is very simple in my opinion. The bullish view right here is if we actually bounce off of some very relevant places, right? I mean, assuming that I kind of want to get into WXY right now. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it, guys. I'm not going to get into Elliott wave. So the bullish view would be that we hold at this level right here. Okay, we hold between 82, or we basically hold above 80. We'll see this entire region, right? This region does actually hold. This region does hold, and we consider it an impulse wave up, right? I can't really draw this too well right now with an Elliott with Okay, guys, I gotta do it. I gotta do Elliott wave. I'm gonna go WXY. Okay, this is the bullish view right there. This is ABC, double ABCs, the ABC. Okay, this is now another ABC in here that just finished already. Okay, and this whole region would be considered an impulse wave up. I need to break it down further, but I will soon in another video. I don't have too much time right now. So this region would be considered impulse wave region. And this region right here would be considered a retracement region, right? So if this actually does end up working, this would be the bullish view. First impulse wave, which we'll see, okay? First impulse wave up. Okay, so we're gonna consider it like that pretty much for now. First impulse wave up. And retracement period up to 786 to remain bullish. So large retracement range, we'll see. So this is the retracement range right around here. To stay bullish during correction phase. So the bullish zone would basically be around here, okay, where this would be considered the imp for second retracement period, where we do not retrace by more than 100%, right? We do not retrace by more than 100%. So this is very important to make note of because Elliott wave does say that we cannot retrace by more than 100%, right? So I'm definitely going to be interested in accumulating in this particular region. I'm interested. I can't spell interested right now. Too lazy to delete it. So yeah, I mean, am I going to accumulate during this range? Yeah, probably, but a very small amount, right? And it's not going to be something gigantic, but we'll see how it goes. And of course, a break above right here, above, above 86.49 would basically validate. Two things would validate this bullish view. To validate my bullish view, okay? A break above 86.44. Actually, we'll go one. We hold above 8,000. 0.87, 0.786 fib range, and 2, we break above 8,627. Was it 627? 644 actually. 644 to validate bullish view. Okay, so this is kind of how it is right here, guys. All that we got to do is just look for bullish and bearish views and get an idea of how to play it if the bullish view plays out or if the bearish view plays out, right? This way you've literally got no surprises. If there's a bearish view that actually does come to fruition, then you know exactly what ranges you should be buying on. And then you also have a bullish view, right? If it definitely ends up holding above any of these fib levels, it could be any of them, right? As soon as we get a decent candle, right, a decent candle that's indicating some sort of support, well, that's going to be a really good place to go long on it as well. And we just make sure we stick to our stop losses. So I'll give you guys a much more detailed Elliott wave count and also just technical analysis in general before this afternoon. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys very soon. And just to let you guys know, my new course is coming out actually today by the end of the day. I'm probably guessing around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I hope to see a lot of you guys take the class. And I hope to be able to teach a lot of you guys what I know as well. So have yourselves a great day. Thank you for watching this video of mine. Bye now.